Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, reviewing the brand new album from US rockers, progressive rockers, Styx, called Circling from Above. This is a concept album. This is going to be released on streaming services on July 18th. It's from Universal Music, but it is available on their website on both LP and CD. It's also available on their tour dates, where they'll be touring all summer long with Don Felder and Kevin Cronin's band doing the music of REO Speedwagon. Who is in Styx at this point? We still have original member James J.Y. Young on guitar and vocals, and he does sing a song here. We have Tommy Shaw, longtime guitarist and vocalist. He plays some mandolin here, some banjo here. We have Lawrence Gowan, who's been in the band for 25 years almost at this point, on keyboards and synths and vocals, kind of serving as the Dennis DeYoung figure. His brother has replaced longtime bassist Phillips, Terry Gowan on bass. We also have original founding member Chuck Panazzo on bass, but it's unclear where he's playing or where Terry's playing. Todd Zuckerman is on drums. Awesome drummer. Awesome on this album. By the way, I haven't seen the band since 1991, and I'm seeing them this summer. It's been a long time since I've seen them. I'm going to check them out again this summer. Todd Zuckerman's great on this. And then we have producing the album, Will Ivankovich, but he's also now a member of the band. He's writing and co-writing all these songs with the band, playing acoustic guitar, playing electric guitar, playing some keyboards, playing some mandolin also. Circling from Above is a concept album about just the state of our world. It's not preachy in bringing up topics like that. I cringe sometimes when rock stars want to get into the state of the world of what's going on and give me their concept of reality when they're millionaire rock stars. This follows 2017's The Mission, which was excellent. This follows 2021 Crash of the Crown, which was awesome. Both again produced by Will Ivankovich. But now Will is a full-time member and will be touring with them too. You know what? This is really good. We're going to go through it track by track. I did find it on YouTube. So I have listened to it. I did not purchase it. Let's start this thing off. There's not one song on this record that's longer than 3 minutes and 55 seconds. So, yes, this is some progressive rock here, but there's lots of well-crafted songs. There's 13 songs on the record. The longest song's less than 4 minutes long. It starts off with a 2-minute kind of opener called Circling from Above, which is the title track. It's kind of symphonic with some searing guitars, some Pink Floyd-esque guitars, Division Bell era Pink Floyd. Dreamy vocals, and that segues directly into the first single that they released a couple weeks ago called Build and Destroy. So we go from Division Bell, and I hate to make comparisons, but I have to, because in a lot of ways this album sounds more like other things, and we're going to get into all those influences, than it does a Styx album, and that's not necessarily bad. So go from Division Bell era to Animals era Pink Floyd from 1977 on the 3-minute and 53-second song Build and Destroy. Lawrence Gowan sings. There's awesome keyboards on it. Love the guitar solo. Really one of the top tracks. All the Styx elements are there too, with those great keyboard sounds and harmonies and so forth. It then gives way to the third song, Michigan. Tommy Shaw takes lead vocals here. Tommy Shaw's vocals are so good. Still just timeless. Zuckerman delivers the beats. Harmonies by Lawrence Gowan. Another winner, kind of dealing with the fate of mankind. Again, without being preachy, and King of Love is next. And James Young sings it, or JY. And what's cool about this being a rock opera or concept album is that his husky, very baritone vocals adds a character to the concept album as another figure that's coming in. And he's the king of love, and surprising harmonica in the beginning of the song, but it's not really a harmonica song. So there's so many different textures on this record. Concise, shorter tunes again. Gowan and Shaw add some backing vocals. This is a very modern sounding album. Again, we love Styx because we love progressive rock, right? By the way, check out my channel. We talk about great music every day. Yes, this is a progressive rock album, but there's not a lot of extended instrumental sections, even though we have keyboard elements of prog. We have time signature kind of changes in prog. But you're not going to get one of those long 7-minute jammers that takes you down a road. It's all about the concept here. It's about songs. King of Love is a cool song. It's Clear is next, 3.5 minutes. Gowan again on vocals. They don't waste any time getting to the hook on this one. All the songs have a different feel in this record. So just when you think you're kind of in one genre, you get to these waltzy burlesque songs. It's Clear. Ivankovich, the producer and guitar player and keyboard player on this album, really has changed the Styx sound for the better, in my opinion. The next song is called Forgive. I think that Lawrence Gowan is singing, but I also think that Will Ivankovich is singing. It's not clear on the liner notes that I've seen online of who's doing what on each track. I've seen other reviews where people think it's Tommy Shaw singing. I don't think it's Tommy Shaw. I think it's Will Ivankovich and Gowan singing here. It's really a top track. Forgive is just a beautiful, beautiful track. Dreamy with some soaring guitars. There's some acoustic guitar, then with some piano over it. Just a top track. If you bought the LP, we're now going to turn it over. After 6 songs on the first side, we're going to get to this song called Everyone Raise a Glass. And you hear clatterings like you're in a European pub somewhere, like a barroom romp with piano and a sing-along, but it's thespian, like they're actors in some sort of Baroque waltz. It's very interesting, very Queen-style guitars, very theatrical. The second half of this album has lots of Beatlesque and Queen elements to it, almost overdone, maybe with the Queen, the nods to Queen, with all of the layered harmonies, and even at times guitar tones that are really Brian May-ish. That being said, it works. It does work. It does definitely work. The next song, Blue-Eyed Raven, is another one of my favorite songs. I wasn't sure upon listening to this record how much I liked it. I've now listened to it like 5 times, and this is a masterwork by a great band. A great band that has been together since 1972. Chuck Bonazzo, along with his brother and Dennis DeYoung and James Young, founded this band in 72 in Chicago. This is 53 years later. Blue-Eyed Raven is got this gypsy fiddle, kind of Django Reinhardt guitar playing at times at the end, folky, just another top track, sonically independent. Each song is sonically independent from the other one. So there's all these characters in this album. There's some mandolin. Again, I'm not quite sure if it's Will Ivanovich or if it's Tommy Shaw, but the mandolin playing is excellent. Like you would get in a bluegrass song, not just a guy that does it on the side. It's pretty special. I thought maybe there was a guest mandolin player, but it sounds like one of those two is playing that. The next song is called She Knows. Ivankovic takes lead vocals here, outright. His voice kind of sounds like a John Anderson in a way here. Kind of husky with a little gritty, kind of that raspy John Anderson later period vocal pop brilliance. There's some oboe, I think, here. I saw one review where somebody said it's flute. It sounds to me like there's some oboe being played. There's a carnival kaleidoscope thing going on. Again, some Queen styling. Again, some waltzy type of stuff going on. The next song is just a 50-second Beatlesque interlude with some vocals called Ease Your Mind. The fifth song on side 2 and the 11th song overall is called Things That You Said. And it talks about stopping the maniac inside of you, and how are we going to stop the maniac? I wonder who the maniac could be. I don't know. Maybe we all have a maniac inside that needs to be stopped. Harmonies on this album are outstanding, operatic. There's layers, jovial keys, Beatlesque quirks. Another great song. There's not a bad song here. And some of the songs that you think that you don't like as much maybe become your favorites on different listens. But then we get to the 12th song, or the 6th song on side 2, and it's called We Lost the Wheel Again. It's my favorite track. It sounds like mid-70s era, Going Mobile, The Who, something off of Who's Next. Just kick ass. Ivankovic is singing this. Will Ivankovic, just the all-star contributor to this album and producer of the album. My favorite track is kick butt guitar solo. The keys are underneath it, writing. The production on this album, sonically, and the way it's engineered and sounds, it's just a great album, much like 21's Crash of the Crown and much like The Mission from 2017. And then you finish off this wonderful album with Only You Can Decide. It's just a poignant closer. Only you can decide your fate. Yeah, it's pretty much true. And I kind of have goosebumps welling up in my sides here thinking about this record and how special this is. I'm giving Circling from Above 4.5 out of 5 stars. It might even be higher than that. This is awesome. This is not a rocker. So if you want, and we have 2 great guitar players in this band. We have 3 great guitar players if you can count Will. It's not, if you're looking for that, this big guitar rock, renegade, blue collar man style Styx, you're not going to get that really here, but you're just going to get well crafted songs that are sung well, that are produced well, that are engineered well. I love this record, Circling from Above. It's a classic Styx album, and that's what I got for you today. Check out my channel, subscribe, and like this. Let me know what you think. Am I off base on some of this stuff? If you know who's playing mandolin or where Chuck Panazzo is playing out here, let me know in the comments. Peace out. See ya.